Around the Causeway Coast with Denis McNeill. Have you got a minute?
It's Denis McNeill for Causeway Coast Community and Coleraine Football Club. Tonight having a word with the chairman, Colin McKendry. Colin, thanks for chatting to us.
Yes, Denis, very, very welcome here to Coleraine. It's a great occasion this week here, just in the back of a sad day on Saturday. This is the build-up now to the Irish Cup final this week, so things will be heating up as it goes along.
I wanted to start by asking you, how much disappointment is there, if that's the correct word, after Saturday?
Straight after Saturday, yes, there was a lot of disappointment. There's no doubting of that there. You get so close yet you're so far. You see you're within touching distance of the big prize and it just goes away inside 7 minutes. I think it was 7.5 minutes, although we had to score. But yes, it was disappointing. But listen, we dust ourselves down Monday morning and we now plan for the Irish Cup final, which is this Saturday. So.
And thinking back just to their performance all this season in the league campaign, was it one loss out of 38 games? How proud are you of this Coleraine Football Club team?
Listen, when you look back on it, when you're part of it and you get so engrossed in it, you actually don't see those things and they don't come to the fore. It's just somebody mentioned it to me on Saturday and I went, that's phenomenal. Like, you know, and any other season we would have been champions. And it's as simple as that there, you know, so disappointing in that respect.
One of the local papers today said that the finish of this season had been as close as many a year.
Listen, this year we had some very good friends at the bottom of the league, Ballinamallard, who dropped out of that league as well. And the top of the league, my goodness, right down to the last day, and goal difference was unbelievable. And actually, I believe third place could have possibly been set in goal difference as well. So, you know, the league has been fantastic this year from top to bottom.
Colin, as chairman, this is obviously important to you, this good run that the boys have had. How important do you think it is to the town and indeed to the whole area that sees Coleraine Football Club as their local league team?
Well, it's just like what Davy Boyle does for us here. Whenever we made the final, nobody had to go and say it to Davy. Davy was around the town, he was getting the shop window displays all sorted. The lads were putting all the flags up the Ballycastle Road and roundabouts. So for those people there, you see what it means to them. And when you see that there, you go, you are proud that you're part of it. So yeah, proud to be part of it.
Now, we started by chatting about last Saturday, looking ahead to this Saturday coming. Does it make these lads hungrier after the performance or the result last week?
Well, you know, I would possibly say maybe the result last year rather than this last Saturday. The result last year would possibly make them that bit hungrier. They've been through it, they know what it's all about this year, and obviously the preparations for the cup final are slightly different to any other game. So they've been through it now, so they obviously will have had that year, and plus the good year they've got behind them, so they can move on and hopefully do the town proud.
And Colin, what would you say is the success behind this team? Is it their youth, their talent? Is it manager Oran Kearney? Is it your own injection as chairman, or what is it?
No, listen, it's a combination. There's never ever one thing in any good team. It's a combination of a lot of things, and Oran obviously is instrumental and behind the whole. He's the man that makes it tick. We only merely find the finances to give to him to make it happen.
You say that with a smile.
So, but there are a lot of youth and a lot of experience in the team, and it's just one of them things when teams come together. There's a great camaraderie, and it seems to be within this team.
And finally, before we chat to our mystery guest this evening, can you tell me what maybe does the next year or two hold in your vision, your plan for Coleraine Football Club?
Yeah, I would say the next few years here, as this is just the start of the next lot of years for these young team. They all gel, grow together, and the team that won the Irish League on Saturday has been a long time in the making, and we are now definitely, we've got the first foot in the ladder, and hopefully we can go one better on Saturday.
And as a non-footballer, can I ask you, is it your plan, is it your aim to hold on to as many of these young men as you can, for as long as you can?
The fortunate thing about it, we've all them signed up in good long-term contracts. So yes, the answer to that is yes.
Colin McKendry, chairman of the football club, thank you very much indeed. If we can ask the reluctant supporter to step in from this side, Davy Boyle, and you are a long-time and long-term supporter, but you've also been behind the organising of the many, many window displays in the town, and I know you picked the winner today. Tell me just a wee bit about that.
Well, we had over 103 businesses, shops, churches, taxis, cars, motorbikes, all with the Coleraine colours on them somewhere. And then we went up today to Mount Ferran, and you'd have thought they'd won the lottery all at once, because the excitement that was among those people, right from outside, the downpipes, the guttering, the walls, inside, it was just marvellous.
So there's real excitement ahead of and looking forward to this Saturday?
Oh yes, they're all going up on Saturday, most of them, and they're actually taking their mannequin with them, with the hats and scarves and all on it.
And when you talk to supporters at the games here or about the town, because I know you're about frequently having coffee, a lot of coffee, what are those supporters saying? What are their feelings about the football club?
Well, we've been here through the bad times, and now this is the best time in my time. I know we won the league in '74, but I was a young man then, and I don't remember too much about it.
Really?
And it would give me and all my generation a great boost if we won the Irish Cup. If someone had said to us in the first game of the season that we had been going up to Glenavan's ground to try and win the Premiership of the Irish League, we'd have taken it with both hands. So Owen Kearney and Colin McKendry is nothing to be ashamed about, because they stuck with us through the hard times, and they were hard times, and now we're at the top.
And Davy, finally, we often hear talk on radio or TV about the big two in the Irish League, and they are both city teams. Is it good to see a country, if I can use that expression, a country team now up at the top, or near enough the top of the league?
It's good to see Coleraine, as we class ourselves, a country team, but we're not a small team anymore. We're a big team. You only have to look around this shop on a busy day. We're doing really, really well.
Davy, good luck for Saturday, and to Colin, who's standing at the side, good luck for Saturday as well. Excitement is building here at Coleraine Football Club. For Causeway Coast Community, I'm Denis McNeill.